Meet and greets with the W's biggest stars, live panels, and personalized WNBA merch. Buy tickets at WNBA.com/WLive. The signage around this city has been incredible in anticipation of All-Star. Nice lead there. To Howard for two.
Again, the perfectly timed pass by Caitlin Clark. The one extra dribble to draw Tiara McCowan, so it would be an easy one for Howard. Little thing, but makes a big impact.
All-Star game will be Saturday, 8:30 Eastern on ABC. Skills challenge and three-point competition Friday night on ESPN. Clark able to steal it? Nearly.
Watch Caitlin Clark on this last possession. When she gets inside, she could drop it here. No, takes one extra so that she can put it behind McCowan. And look how easy it ends up, especially McCowan leaves her feet. Howard with an easy one.
You know, we're not officially reporting anything yet, but I've heard we're going to have some pretty big names in that three-point competition.
I've heard that. I think I heard it from you, though.
That's going to be a shot clock violation as Quinterly didn't quite get it off in time. Boy, Dallas has to feel great about J.J. Quinterly and picking her at 27 in the draft this past year.
When I was getting ready for the draft, that was a player they were very high on, and, you know, but not shocking that she's on the team and contributing.
Clark thought about pulling. We're driving instead, and a foul called on Agumbawale as Clark really sold the contact.
Enrique just on her. I mean,
yeah,
that's two hands on. You're not supposed to be able to do that. I mean, you can do it often, but you're not supposed
to be called. Holly?
Well, in their half minutes a quarter right now, as she is still on that 28-minutes restriction. She does need to be able to get into a flow and really be careful with that groin and quad injury as she comes back.
Yeah, Holly, she's had soft tissue issues with the left leg all season, and one of the things Stephanie White has tried to preach to her is patience, knowing that everything she does really works off of her strength of her left leg and a hard plant of her left leg, and so it's been a little more of a grind back, and she's tried to encourage Clark through it while trying to see a bigger picture as Dontis travels and Indiana turns it over. Fewest minutes this season, her last two games. She was targeting around 24 and 26, and now 28 to 30.
Failed miserably in that first game. They got 25. It was supposed to be 24.
That's right. Here's McCowan. The hook is short. Clark the rebound. Clark flicks it ahead. Mitchell. Over to Cunningham. Cunningham, a free lay.
Billy Jones has to come out and guard Sophie Cunningham because of her ability to make threes. Does that, Cunningham attack the closeout.
Clark, the rejection of Quinterly. Clark, the flick ahead. Oh, beautifully done. Touchdown Fever.
Sophie Cunningham runs the route and puts her hand up in the air, gives Caitlin Clark the target. Barely over the fingertips of Hines Allen. Beautiful, beautiful pass. Catch, in stride, finish. Beautiful basketball.
Warning, the following footage contains a woman on fire. Nets will sizzle. Defenders will get burned. Game plans will go up in smoke. All attempts to contain Caitlin Clark will fail. Viewer discretion is advised. Welcome to the W.
We're here at Blackberry Friday, where everyone wants the unique taste of new Dr. Pepper Blackberry.
Bold Dr. Pepper!
The sweet blackberry flavor.
Please remain bold and sweet. Try new Dr. Pepper Blackberry.
Did they just hop from a baseball game to a show on Max without leaving DirecTV?
It's like all their apps and channels are connected.
Oh, it's all connected. Shows, movies, sports, cooking shows. Oh my gosh.
Is she talking to us?
Tell me, how does DirecTV put all your favorite stuff on one home screen? Uncanny content suggestions based on your watch history? Or mind control?
Were you recently electrocuted?
Introducing genre packs starting at $34.99.
Well, I, for one, am intrigued.
Caitlin Clark from the logo.
You know, life would be easier if I could do everything from the logo.
Allow me to assist.
Pickles. It worked. Buckets. Now that's a tomato. Sheboygan.
The answer is Sheboygan.
They match. P-E-Z-O-L. Bottom row.
From the logo.
State Farm with the assist.
Kellogg's cereal. Grain, sugar, salt, malt. That's it. In case you were wondering. Plus vitamins and minerals. Oh, and ice cold milk.
J.D. Power has ranked Nissan #1 in new vehicle quality among mainstream brands. SUV.
Now get 0% APR financing for 60 months on the 2025 Nissan Rogue, Pathfinder, or Murano.
Now it's time to take a look at what fans have been searching for, brought to you by Google. Paige Bueckers versus Caitlin Clark stats, a breakout search, both putting up big numbers in the first half. And Paige Bueckers also wearing a mic for us today. Let's take a listen into sounds of the game.
Congratulations, Caitlin, Leah, and Kelsey. Best of luck next week.
Hey, stay connected in the game. By yourself, Jay. Try to make her use the screen so you can have help and behind. Hey, we're good here. No more fouls here. Yeah, keep shooting. Lee. Pass, Lee.
Well, Bueckers back in the game after playing the entire first. Got a few minutes off at the start of the second. Lee Yarou can't hit the three. Indiana on a 9-2 run. Clark, 4 assists, 7 points. Bueckers, 7 points, 2 assists. Here's Clark. Bounces. Boston takes and drops it in. And Caitlin Clark joking with Aaliyah Boston. Don't hesitate. Just shoot that.
It's easy to say when you're not the one being guarded by 6'7".
Clark pokes it away. Another steal for Clark, who is unable to lay it in. Goes down in a heap and is in some pain. Clark in pain after being unable to finish that layup. The follow is good. A 13-2 run now for Indiana as Lee Yarou finishes, and Clark still grimacing a bit. Just worth watching given all the injuries she's dealt with this season. It was a good contest by Bueckers on the attempted layup from Clark. Here's Mitchell. Back ironing off. Boston tips it out. Cunningham dumps it in. Howard, what a quick first step. And the reverse.
Howard uses the rim really well to protect herself, too. She got the quick first step, got to the bucket, then went to the other side of the rim for the finish.
Indiana 7 of 10 from the floor in the quarter. They have a 10-point lead. Here's Quinterly. Off. Cunningham the rebound. Cunningham swiftly up the floor. Finds Howard for 2. Sophie Cunningham making a huge impact off the bench. And Dallas will take a timeout.
In this lineup, Natasha Howard is the quickest post player on the floor. We just saw an example of that as she outran everybody. Indiana now up 12.
You're late.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? You're late for dinner.
Yes, we are.
Are you pregnant?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Have you looked at your husband's face?
You're gonna be the best mom in the world. We're gonna be the best uncles ever.
We can do this. Nothing's going to change.
The question on everybody's mind, will the baby be born with superpowers?
Oh, shoot.
Marvel Studios' The Fantastic Four. Rated PG-13. Get tickets now.
For adults with obesity, Zepbound means change. Don't take if allergic to it, or if you or someone in your family had medullary thyroid cancer or multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Tell your doctor if you get a lump or swelling in your neck. Stop Zepbound and call your doctor if you have severe stomach pain or a serious allergic reaction. Severe side effects may include inflamed pancreas or gallbladder problems. Tell your doctor if you experience vision changes, depression, or suicidal thoughts before scheduled procedures with anesthesia. If you're nursing, pregnant, plan to be, or taking birth control pills, taking Zepbound with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar. Side effects include nausea, diarrhea, and vomiting, which can cause dehydration and worsen kidney problems.
Ask your healthcare provider about Zepbound. Explore savings options today.
I'm a leader by pushing my teammates to be the best that they can be.
I am a leader because I set a strong example.
I'm a leader by being responsible. I stand up for myself and others. I'm confident. I'm caring.
We want girls to lead their own way. That's why the NBA and WNBA are proud to support Lean In Girls, a program that teaches girls to reject stereotypes and embrace their leadership superpowers. This is what leadership looks like.
WNBA studios here in Los Angeles. Carolyn Peck, Andrea Carter, and Christine Williamson here. Highly anticipated matchup, almost coming to a close of the first half. What have you seen so far, CP?
I think the biggest thing, Caitlin Clark looks like in her third game back, she's back to her old self.
And in opposite fashion, I want to see if Arike Gumbawale can get going. She's back from that thumb injury, 0 points so far.
All right, we'll see you at the half, presented by State Farm. The rest of the game. Now.
Thank you very much, ladies. Caitlin Clark missed 9 games this season due to injuries, various soft tissue issues with the left leg. And see, she kind of came down awkwardly on that left leg a moment ago. Appeared okay in the aftermath of it, though.
Yeah, at the time, I thought it was just like landing a little bit on her right knee, may have made it a little sore. But then when she got up, she looked like she was okay.
She's fine.
On the bench now, still has a minutes restriction, 28 to 30 minutes. She's played 12 minutes thus far, 7 points, 5 assists for Clark. 12-point Indiana lead. Bueckers being harassed defensively. The 3 from the corner, off the mark. And then a foul on the rebound on Quinterly, Indiana basketball. Now, it's been a start and stop for Indiana. The quad injury, then returning, then the groin injury, now returning, as Carolyn Peck just said. Looks like herself today for the first time in these 3 games. We started to see it at the end of the Atlanta game and have seen it in her minutes thus far today. But it's also such an adjustment for Stephanie White and the Fever each time she's out, because obviously she is the central focus of their offense. So they started to find their rhythm the second half of last game as well, and that seems to have continued.
Yeah, the Indiana Fever play much differently when Caitlin is on or off the floor. Defenses defend them much differently when she is on and off the floor, so has a huge impact, her availability.
Quinterly just picked up her 3rd foul. James can't finish. Here's McDonald bouncing. Howard, 2 more.
Right now, because of the bigs that Dallas has on the floor, no one can keep up in the open floor with Natasha Howard, and she's taking advantage of that.
Indiana has outscored Dallas 21-6 in the quarter. Lee Giroux with the tough finish. Howard has 11 points and 5 of 6 shooting. Here's Mitchell, little floater, drops in. How about that feathery touch? As light as linen from Kelsey Mitchell.
What I tell you, pop the ass by 20 going in.
She now has 13 on 6 of 7 shooting. Mitchell trying to get after it. And it's going to be McDonald 2-on-1 with Howard. Howard finishes. Good decision there from McDonald on her 4th assist.
Yep, beating ass by 20. Like I
The
told you.
Fever are 12 for 15 in the quarter.
3 defenders just then on Paige Bueckers. 3.
Here's Bueckers dumping it in. Gazazura gets denied by Boston. Here's Howard again looking to push for Indiana.
Run y'all niggas off the court.
She's going to have a heat check layup. Is there such a thing?
If you say so, then yes. Here's Boston. She got it. Indiana right now shooting a scorching 65% from the floor.
And you know, we showed you the Caitlin injury graphics and talked about how different they play with and without her. This is a team that is now comfortable with her. They are much more comfortable without her. Look how well they played in this last stretch. Than they were. Yes. Oh, yeah, not than they are with her. I mean, Natasha Howard, watch her sprint the floor. Just runs. She outworks everybody for Dallas, and that's how she gets down and gets the easy layup. And Kelsey Mitchell, I just love it when she bobs and weaves and tosses that up there with her strong left hand. Leah Boston, the pass, the screen, catch, shot, the fluidity right now that we're seeing from Indiana.
Here's Bueckers posting Clark, and Hull comes in with a steal. Here comes Indiana. Clark back in. Off to Hull. Catch, fire. You bet.
Now we play Indiana basketball, baby. Let's go.
A deluge from Indiana in this second. As Bueckers gets one to splash.
Wow, did Dallas need a bucket there? As an answer, Paige Bueckers provides it.
It was a 1-point Indiana lead after 1. Clark giving it up. Boston through the lane, plus the foul.
Brilliant decision by Leah Boston there to fake the handoff instead of giving Clark the ball. Both defenders bit on Clark, and so Boston's able to turn and go the other way. And this is what I talk about, how things are different when Caitlin Clark is in the game. Here, how she's going to get defended that others might not. 2 defenders go with her. Boston reads it, goes in to score.
Indiana is 15 for 18 in the quarter. Their last 2 halves of basketball have been astonishingly good. They put up 59 in the second half against Atlanta the other night. They put up 61 thus far. Clark, her 3rd steal. The loft ahead. Mitchell blows the layup. McCowan. Deep inside, couldn't finish. And a foul against Indiana on the rebound.
Yeah, this Indiana Fever basketball right here.
It's time now for the upcoming WNBA Nashville TV schedule. Tuesday on ESPN, Indiana at Connecticut. That game will be played in Boston. Wednesday on CBS Sportsnet, the Liberty host the Fever. Friday on ESPN, it's WNBA All-Star Friday night at 8 Eastern. And then Saturday on ABC, it's the AT&T WNBA All-Star game. For more on these games, please go to WNBA.com or visit the WNBA app. So looking forward to All-Star here. You know, we actually see Matt Ishbia sitting courtside to our left here today. Phoenix did such an incredible job hosting the All-Star game a season ago. And we've seen the way Indiana has really embraced the lead-up to All-Star this year. So excited to see what it is like this weekend as the foul's called against Hull on the rebound. And free throws here for Dallas. 33-11. Indiana has outscored Dallas thus far in the second.
Steph White looks to her bench to see if it's something that she should challenge, and the review guy behind the bench just shakes his head no.
Clark game there got a double-double already, first half. What's to talk about?
You know, we're on a walk this morning of downtown, and as you were talking about earlier, the signage everywhere. The street names have been changed to the names of the WNBA franchises. They are ready and excited for the All-Star game to come here.
McCowan hits the second. Full court pressure applied by Dallas, and Hull will bring it up. Here's Clark being hawked by Isaiah James. Clark sidestepping 3 is good.
my God. DC back. Oh, shit.
10 points, 7 assists for Caitlin Clark. And an offensive foul as Hines Allen spills home.
You could see that Caitlin Clark, when the defense was all up on her, wanted to do something about it. And right there, talk about bearing the load of the weight on her left leg. She does it in the celebration hop, too, after draining the three.
And seeing more of her normal moxie in this game as well. 15-second difference game in shot clock. Clark swivels, circles, dishes. Boston short. Rebound tipped into Agumbawale's arms. About a 2-second difference game in shot clock. Enrique yet to score in this half. Her first game back. I know something we heard Drea saying she has her eyes on after missing 3 games with a thumb injury. Here's James teeing it up and knocking it down.
James has been absolutely terrific this half.
Here's Clark, 7 seconds, leading. Dantes dropped it out of bounds. It'll stay here, or will it? No, it last hit Indiana. It'll be Dallas basketball. Looked like Indiana was going to get one more layup before the end of the half, but just an incredible second quarter from the Fever. That leaner is good from Hines Allen. They will review it. But Indiana, with the most points for any team in a half this season, 64 in the first half. And they have a 20-plus point lead on Dallas. Howard, Mitchell, Clark, all with big performances in this first half. And Indiana, the 64-42 lead pending that final bucket. Kelsey Mitchell is with Holly Rowe. No, we're having some technical difficulties with Holly and Kelsey. So we will step aside, get you to halftime in a moment with Christine, Drea, and Coach Peck after some remarkably rhythmic offense from Indiana.
The WNBA on ABC, presented by Google, is brought to you by Ally, proud banking partner of the WNBA. Nike, just do it. And AT&T, connecting changes everything.
There are lots of experts out there who might know tax strategy or maybe agentic AI, but they don't know you. That you live in LA, but you're a secret Boston fan. That you're seen as the voice of reason in the C-suite. And that the night before a big meeting, you're going to have an epiphany. The reason to work with Deloitte isn't just what we do, it's how we do it. Deloitte, together makes progress.
The moments that last forever go beyond what we see on the court.
You are the Finals MVP.
These moments start with the ball, a dream, and a relentless will to win. They're a culmination of every effort put into the game since they first stepped on the court. All of those moments have led to this one. NBA 2K26. Ball over everything.
Rated E for everyone.
PlayStation.
Warning, the following footage contains a woman on fire. Nets will sizzle. Defenders will get burned. Game plans will go up in smoke. All attempts to contain Caitlin Clark will fail. Viewer discretion is advised. Welcome to the W.
Can I come in?
Sure, yeah, come on.
Okay. Don't worry. DashPass saves you money on DoorDash. So you can skip the trip to the grocery store and stay right where you need to be.
Popcorn? I'm good.
Oh, yeah, it's up, baby, it's up. That's a little preview right there.
Want to go get dinner?
Yeah.
I'll order.
When you save big on orders, you can afford to give yourself a pass.
What do we think?
DashPass by DoorDash. Your door to more savings.
It all starts here, with a few sheep tending to our fields, and a few men and women who are experts in theirs. Because before it rolls down side roads, it rolls off our factory floor. We don't know where your VW will take you, but we do know where its journey begins. The Volkswagen Atlas, Atlas Cross Sport, and ID4, proudly assembled in Chattanooga. Get 2.9% APR financing or a $3,500 customer bonus on a new 2025 Atlas.
This copyrighted telecast of WNBA Enterprises may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise used in any form without the express written consent of WNBA Enterprises.
Welcome to WNBA Halftime, presented by State Farm.
One half of basketball between the Fever and the Wings already in the books. Caitlin Clark, she has 10 points for her team as the Fever lead 64-42. Welcome into our WNBA studios here in Los Angeles. Carolyn Peck, Andrea Carter, Christine Williamson here with you. And as I mentioned, Caitlin Clark has 10 for her Fever team as they lead by 22 points in the first half. What have you seen out of her, CP?
I think that Stephanie White wanted Caitlin Clark to get off to a good start. So what did she do? She took the pressure off of her shoulders and she started the offense going away from Caitlin, knowing the ball was going to get eventually back to her. You see Aaliyah Boston on the hard drive, the hockey assist, filing Caitlin Clark so that she's able to get her feet set, knock that first shot down, see it go through. That allows a player to get their mojo back, not just making shots, but all the other aspects of her game. I think that gave Caitlin Clark that bounce.
Yeah, you heard Ryan Rucco talk about Caitlin sort of having that moxie. I remember when she was dealing with that injury, there were times I was watching her play and I was like, shoot it. She could shoot that, right? And that last shot that we just saw on that play, the sidestep with her left hand getting into her threes, those are the shots that we are used to seeing Caitlin Clark make. It's not just her scoring, but she also has 7 assists. And we talk about the Caitlin Clark-Paige Bueckers matchup. Paige Bueckers is holding her own as well. She's got 10 points. She's been able to hit tough shots. The difference is the defense of Indiana can swarm Paige Bueckers. You heard Paige talk to Holly Rowe about getting into open space and attacking open space. She did that. 10 points, this backdoor cut, which is something she loves to do, and then the tough physical finish. She's holding her own. There's just been a difference in the help that Paige has versus the help that Caitlin Clark has so far in this half.
I think the Indiana defense, like you talked about, they can load up on Paige Bueckers because you don't have Arike Gumbawale, and Indiana does. So both of these two, they hold their own. Caitlin Clark's got help. Paige Bueckers needs more of it.
Yeah, as you mentioned, they do need a lot of help on the wing side of things. When you think about the Fever, they've had a lot of help off of the bench and the other players on this team. They have 3 players that are currently in double digits. So what have you seen out of the Fever and what they've been able to do offensively?
Well, I think that they've gotten a lot of experience with Caitlin Clark being out. I have said that this team has pretty much been underestimated, thinking if Caitlin Clark's not on the floor, how good can they be? Well, they have learned they can move the basketball. You watch them in transition. Anybody can bring it up. You've got McDonald, you've got Hull, you've got Cunningham, even Aaliyah Boston bringing it down in transition. So that allows them to run and get out.
And they've got great ball movement in the way that they're connected to each other and they set each other up. For me, Kelsey Mitchell is such a highlight. And last time she saw this Dallas Wings team, she had 32 points. She's got 13 points right now on 6 of 8 from the field. There's just so much speed from Kelsey Mitchell, and she uses it so well, whether she's getting out in transition, whether she's attacking the rim for a reverse layup, whether she's putting the ball on the floor and finding her teammates. Another backdoor cut here. There's so much speed, and Dallas is missing Dejanay Carrington on the floor, who brings speed and a defensive presence. So you expect big games like this from a player like Kelsey Mitchell because we're missing Dejanay Carrington's defense on the perimeter.
Kelsey Mitchell has 13. Natasha Howard has 13. And as I mentioned, Paige Bueckers with 10. 3 players in double digits over there. All right. When we come back, the 3-pointers in the All-Star game, you guys are going to give us our wish list.
I'm putting Trey Carter in that 3-point shooting.
All right, I'm in it. I'm ready to go.
This halftime is presented by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
That was a new car, huh?
Yep. Big L. Ellie?
You called for a big L, so now she's serving. Get it, girl.
I meant my car. That is a big loss.
Oh, you don't need an L. You need a W. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Just give State Farm a call. We'll get to work.
Excuse me, guys, but the queen is already working here.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
What's this?
That's for Pepper.
You keep dog food in your fridge?
It's not dog food, it's fresh pet. Real meat, real veggies.
It's dog food.
Fresh Pet, healthy food fresh from the fridge. Shop Etsy for original items from small shops that fit every budget, like these personalized teas under $40 that only someone with an eye like Lexi could make, and vintage glassware sets under $50, handpicked by a real person to help make any occasion just a little more special. Or pick up handmade earrings under $60 to help create a look that's completely you, at prices that are a perfect match. Special starts on Etsy.
Live up to 100 years.
I shopped online and got pre-qualified for this SUV, and now I want to take it for a test drive.
And we have it in red.
Lobsters only turn red when you boil them.
We got an early game on a Sunday. It's beautiful, man. It's a beautiful day.
It's been a long week. You've got a long to-do list, and you're starting to run a little short on groceries. Thankfully, you have DoorDash, and top-rated shoppers will deliver groceries right to your door as if you picked them all yourself. You will have to put them in the fridge yourself, though. Put your groceries in good hands. Order all your groceries with DoorDash.
I love playing basketball. I love playing basketball. I may not make it to the pros. Or have a shooting death. I'm getting there. But I keep playing. I'll gain confidence. It'll make me friends. I'll play hard but fair. I'll stay physically and mentally fit. I'll play with anyone. Anywhere. And most importantly, I'll have fun.
Love to see that.
Welcome back to WNBA Halftime, presented by State Farm.
Everybody can't wait for WNBA All-Star Weekend 2025. The 18th and the 19th, we get the Skills Challenge, a three-point contest, and of course the All-Star Game on July 19th. Speaking of All-Stars, Asia Wilson, she returned for her squad and put up 34. What wrist?
34, what wrist? 34 points, 16 rebounds, 0 turnovers. She dominated the Golden State Valkyries, and the Aces avenged a tough loss earlier in the season to the Valkyries in big fashion.
It was a big bounce-back game, too, for Jackie Young. She had 30 points. You know, she missed that layup at the end of the Washington game. Well, she came out with a fury. She wasn't missing against Golden State.
It was the first time that the Aces this season scored 100 points or more, so absolute bucket there. Okay, so we know, as I mentioned, we have the All-Star Game coming up next weekend. I just want to say, before we get into this conversation, everybody wants Caitlin Clark on the three-point team.
Three-point contest. Let's see it. Is that?
But if you were to put, what'd you say?
It's not hard on the quad, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
She's
get them up.
Just favor the other one. But when you think about your three-point wish list, who would you want on your squad, CP?
I'm going with Alicia Gray. She won it last year, and she's shooting even better from the three this year. She's shooting over 40%, and I love the endurance. That's key in this three-point shooting contest, is to have the endurance to continue making jumpers and move to that next spot. Alicia Gray's my pick.
You took the words right out of my mouth when it comes to endurance, because one of my favorite players since she was in college is, you gotta do the rest of your play.
Okay, my other three. You got excited, but I will tell you.
Stronger, healthier feeling skin with Dove Men Body Wash. Transform your shower. Unleash your skin's potential.
Same old phone? Nah. Upgrade to the new Galaxy Z Fold 7.
more perks.
Southern California, much like Arizona. My eyes don't shed tears, but boy, they pour when I'm thinking about you. Oh, no. I've been thinking about you. No. I've been thinking about you. Do you think about me still? Do you? Or do you not think so far ahead? 'Cause I've been thinking about forever. Ooh. Or do you not think so far ahead? 'Cause I've been thinking about forever. Ooh. No, I don't like you, I just thought you were cool enough to kick it. Got a beach house, I could sell you in Idaho. Since you think I don't love you, I just thought you were cute. That's why I guess you got a fighter jet. I don't get to fly it, though I'm lying down thinking about you. Oh, no. I've been thinking about you. No. I've been thinking about you. Do you think about me still? Do you? Or do you not think so far ahead? 'Cause I've been thinking about forever. Ooh. Or do you not think so far ahead? 'Cause I've been thinking about forever. Ooh. Yes, of course.
All right, we got the game back on. Let's get it. Game back on. 1 second.
As she bumped Quinterly, leaves Boston a little mystified. Aaliyah Boston, 9 points in that first half, 13 from Kelsey Mitchell, 13 on 6 of 7 shooting from Natasha Howard. Here's Agumbawale dumping it in, and it's taken away. Howard off to Hull.
Come on, Lexi.
Was kind of in between and lost it. Dallas was very sloppy in that second quarter. Their turnovers were turning into fast break points.
Way to get in that lane, Clark.
Constantly. As that jumper won't go, they had 7 turns in the quarter as Clark got matched up on Lee Yarou and gets called for the foul.
See, Caitlin Clark here ends up in the unenviable position of trying to box out Lee Yarou, gets called for the foul. You know what happened to Hull down on this end, Ryan? She was caught betwixt and between.
Oh, like Paige, you have now been able to use 2 games in a row.
From Becky Hammond.
Pop the champagne. Something worth celebrating.
Good defense, AD.
That's the perfect example of it.
Yep.
Another turnover
Good
there
defense,
from
AD.
Dallas.
Cause that turnover. Yep, good defense.
Here's Mitchell.
Work her. Yep.
To the corner. Clark able to keep her toes in bounds. Clark.
Work her, Clark.
Down Quinterly.
Work her, Caitlin.
6 to shoot, fading away. And
let's go, CC.
Beautiful.
Good bucket, girl.
Fade away from Caitlin Clark.
It's amazing how big and tall Caitlin Clark
Damn, Coach Stephanie White, can you clap?
Quinterly was just defending her.
Damn. Anytime Clark make a basket,
she was trying to box out Lee Yarou. It's all about perspective.
That's right. It really is.
How about Caitlin Clark? We don't usually see this. She is not like a back down, back to the basket kind of post-game guard. We see a lot more from Paige Bueckers than we do from Caitlin Clark.
Get your shot off, girl.
Showing it to us a little bit here.
Adding to the bag.
Yeah, we're adding to the fucking bag. Let them know.
5'8" versus 6'7" makes 6 foot look different.
100%.
Just like people think I'm 5'1" because I stand next to you.
Exactly.
When I'm 5'10". Agumbawale, short.
Enrique's trash.
Lee Yarou keeps it alive. Agumbawale trying to get on the board.
Yeah, Enrique's super trash.
Here's Clark flicking ahead.
Good pass, CC. Good bucket counts, Mitchell. Thank you. We're playing Indiana Fever basketball. Yes, sir.
Now with
yes,
15
we are.
points on
yes,
7
we are.
shooting.
That has to be so frustrating for Chris Coach Landis, because the #1 goal anytime a team is playing Indiana Fever is to get back and transition defense. How many open layups have we seen from the Fever?
Here's Clark with speed. Bounces to Howard. Howard gets stood up and fouled on the pass. It'll stay here with Indiana. Indiana 13-2 edge in fast break points.
Once again, a get ahead. Caitlin Clark, just like the flick of the wrist, she makes it look so easy when she delivers those get ahead passes. And just perfectly on the money. Her teammates never have to wait for them. They're in perfect stride, right into their hands.
Mitchell couldn't quite get it to drop in. Here's Haley Jones in off the bench for Dallas, the former Stanford star. Lee Yaroo working Boston. Really nice work from Lee Yaroo.
She is a very nice compliment to this Dallas team.
12 points for Lee Yaroo.
Both in her post game, and she's shown the ability to hit from deep.
Way to find the action, Clark. God damn. Hey, the AB and Caitlin Clark connection is lethal.
Even with the amount of games Clark has missed, she has more assists to Boston than any one player has to any other one player in the league, which is pretty incredible. Tells you about just how synergistic those two are.
I mean, it's also incredible how adept Aaliyah Boston is and how she flourishes in the two-man game. Yes. She did not do a lot of that in her time in South Carolina.
Right.
You know, last year and this year, she's just shown how good she is in that two-man game, her decision-making out of it.
And has also added to her game being the hub on the offensive end, something that's been a real...
What's going on here with the stream, man? Who's at the crib? Yo, yo, yo. Yo, what's going on? Yo, yo, yo. What is going on? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Chill out.
Points. Indiana shooting 66%.
Damn, I missed that bucket though. And this is exactly what our stats should look like. Everybody in double digits. Lexi Hall, you're there for defensive presence. You shoot the ball, only one shot attempt for 50.
She's really benefited when Paige Bueckers has gotten double teamed on the ball screens and has been able to just spray the ball out to James.
Here's Clark. Bounces.
Oh my gosh, AB again.
Into the lane. Can't drop it in.
AB's nice.
A rare miss today from Indiana.
Good steal, Clark. Good steal, Clark.
Pushing pace. Clark circles, dumps, knocked out of bounds.
Hey, Caitlin Clark on the defensive end is balling today. Okay, Clark. What do you got, 6 steals?
Two-player game. It's not just for Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston. It's for any Indiana guard who wants to get in it with Aaliyah Boston. And perfect pass by Kelsey Mitchell. Boston delivering one more time.
Holly?
Well, Steph White actually sat down with Aaliyah Boston before the season started and said, we want you to be the hub, as we see Sophie Cunningham put down a 3. We want you to be the hub that this offense revolves around, like Nikola Jokic is with the Denver Nuggets. She and their performance coach actually sat down, watched a lot of Nikola Jokic footage, and that's what you're seeing from Aaliyah. She can pass, she can score, and she's leading the team.
Good pass! Finish!
Howard fouled there. One thing we always talk about, Dawn Staley talks about is South Carolina. They want their posts
we
to
put
be
up 115
the same way their guards can. And you see that in college, and then we've seen it just continue to grow and flourish here in the pros for Aaliyah on different areas of the floor, as you talked about, Rebecca. You know, she was a dominant low block player in college, was that way as a rookie. Then last year, the pick and roll. This year now adds being the hub as well.
And especially important when Caitlin Clark was out with her injury is she initiated a lot of the offense. They ran the offense through her a lot at the high post area.
3 years in the league, 3 times an All-Star. Will start this year. Was the first pick of the draft, the All-Star draft by Caitlin Clark. We have the last 3 #1 overall picks of the actual draft in this game with Aaliyah, Caitlin, and Paige Bueckers. Good D there from Howard.
Good defense.
And then
That's
a foul
travel.
called as she got up into Jones with a little too much body.
Indiana's defense, though, has been really good all game, has really forced Dallas into a lot of turnovers, especially in the second and third quarters here.
Hey, stay tuned for our next WNBA broadcast Tuesday on ESPN as Caitlin Clark and the Fever travel to the Connecticut Sun at 8 Eastern.
Crazy.
That game will be
And they're
played in
getting free throws off
Boston
that? Oh,
at
they,
TD Garden.
They don't want Dallas to get blown out.
Kicks off our coverage at
You gotta
7:30
see the
Eastern.
agenda.
That's Tuesday on ESPN. Indiana will have a back-to-back at Connecticut in Boston, and then at the Liberty on Wednesday before coming home to host all the festivities on Thursday. Has Holly made our plans yet for All-Star Weekend?
I hope so. I think she's in charge of Thursday.
I don't think people realize how good of a point guard
I don't know who's in charge of
really
Friday and Saturday, but we'll figure it out.
We're going to put Sue Bird in charge of the other days.
That sounds like a
Come
plan.
through for us, Sue. All-Star Skills Challenge and three-point contest Friday, 8 Eastern on ESPN. Becca, we see McDonald getting these minutes. I mean, how about the way Ari McDonald has flourished in her role with Indiana since being picked up midseason?
She's been an incredible fit for this team, not only because of what she provides on the defensive end as a different point of attack defender, nice move by Aaliyah Boston, but she is also exceptional in the pick and roll. So Indiana can run some of the same stuff they want to run when Caitlin Clark is not on the floor.
Bueckers is absolutely astonished she didn't get the whistle, but did get the bucket. Talked about Paige's frustrations with the officiating in her conversation with us before the game. Just amazed at the level of physicality you get away with in this league. Here's Timpson. Can't finish it. Follows it up. Bueckers comes away with a rebound.
In fairness, we asked her about it.
Yeah. She didn't say, I have something I need to get off.
Yes,
the test.
no. She was very calm in the way she was talking about the difference from college to pros.
Leah Rue reverses it in with the left hand. Leah Rue showing you the well-rounded interior skill set. 14 points on 7 of 8 shooting timeout Indiana.
ESPN Bet Sportsbook has you covered all season long. Keep up with big-time matchups, get daily profit boosts, and tail exclusive picks from Mel Duncan. Right now, you can get $100 in bonus bets when you make your first $10 wager. Sign up with promo code HOOPS.
We about to get off that gas.
Big bucket.
All about a bucket.
Bucket.
Purple bucket. Yo, Buckets, you coming? Yeah, I'm coming.
What's up, Buckets? Your baby's here.
Is that a bucket? Big bucket, baby. From every bucket on the court
to your biggest savings buckets.
Yep. Allies in the game.
Easy, Stewie. We get it. You're a walking bucket.
I ain't gonna hold you. I thought we need to beat them by 40.
Allies
We need to make a real statement, but these refs, they really want to keep them in the game.
I'm a leader by pushing my teammates to be the best that they can be.
I am a leader because I set a strong example.
I'm a leader by being responsible. I stand up for myself and others.
I am confident. I am caring.
We want girls to lead their own way. That's why the NBA and WNBA are proud to support Lean In Girls, a program that teaches girls to reject stereotypes and embrace their leadership superpowers. This is what leadership looks like.
It all starts here, with a few sheep tending to our fields, and a few men and women who are experts in theirs. Because before it rolls down side roads, it rolls off our factory floor. We don't know where your VW will take you, but we do know where its journey begins. The Volkswagen Atlas, Atlas Cross Sport, and ID4, proudly assembled in Chattanooga. Get 2.9% APR financing or a $3,500 customer bonus on a new 2025 Atlas.
You're about to discover why they call me the Big Bad.
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
On August 1st.
It's showtime. We're gonna need some extra muscle.
The baddest comedy of the summer.
I'm keeping my eye on you, Doc.
What was that?
I panicked, okay? I'm a panicker. Pops off.
I'm more of an action girl.
Not bad.
The Bad Guys 2. Rated PG. In theaters August 1st.
Get a little messy up in paradise.
Monday and Tuesday, it's a 2-night paradise event with double the romance.
These little horn dogs were ready.
Double the drama.
And the most dramatic season ever. Cut to this.
And with the Goldens finally hitting the beach. It's one of the best things on television.
They came to party. They really came to party.
The Bachelor in Paradise two-night event, Monday and Tuesday on ABC and stream on Hulu.
That's nasty. Ew.
You are watching ESPN's coverage of the WNBA presented by Google. Don't miss the best in the WNBA this week for All-Star Weekend here in Indy Friday night on ESPN. It's the three-point contest and skills challenge at 8 Eastern, and then Saturday on ABC, it's Team Nafisa Collier taking on Team Caitlin Clark in the All-Star game at 8:30 Eastern. That's this week on ESPN, and then ABC with WNBA Countdown leading off the coverage. You see the amazing signage all around the city, the banners, the street signs, one for each of the 13 teams in the WNBA.
I don't think people really understand. Like,
It's a really cool vibe in this city in anticipation of this coming weekend's festivities.
So many of those massive posters provided by
And imagine if
Nike.
she's playing
Great.
normal minutes. Oh my God.
Posters, what would it be if it's on the entire building? Probably not a
Billboard?
poster. Billboard, okay.
Yeah.
She should already
Banner.
What you called it? The two things you called
But
it.
I have a feeling we're going to see a
my
short
accuracy
Caitlin
can
Clark
be
in the
off.
fourth quarter.
I mean, I was
If we
calling
go up,
burp cloths bibs the other
in
night.
third by at least 25.
We can't trust my brain right now.
That's true. Your underslept brain is in a
30, we're not
different
going to see
sphere.
Clark in the fourth. I can tell you that right now.
Kelsey Mitchell, one made three away from tying the franchise record with Tamika Catchings.
Probably going to see a little bit of like returner. But really, if I'm Coach Stephanie White, bro, I'm leaving all
Very
my starters.
efficient game
I'm
here.
trying to beat Dallas
16
by 40.
points on 7 of 10
You're trying to
shooting.
compare my rookie with this rookie
I mean,
and all that,
basically,
man.
if you
Cut the
touch the
conversation.
floor, you've been
That's
efficient
all.
today for the Fever. They're shooting 63% as a team. They have 22 assists already, and you still have almost 4 minutes to go in the third. Be interesting to see what they do with Caitlin Clark's minutes, because she could go up to 28 or 30. That may not be needed in this game, but they're also trying to build her up. They do have a back-to-back coming, though. Ogunbowale still can't get one to drop.
Enrique is trash.
Ogunbowale now 0 for 9. This is unbelievable. I mean,
Enrique is fucking
10 and
trash.
missing bunnies that you're just used to a player like her hitting with regularity. Timpson, the catch, the muscle, gets denied by Jones and Lee Yarou there. What you got for us, Holly Rowe?
Well, guys, an update for the Dallas Wings, who've been hit hard by injury. They, without their guard, J.J. Quinterly, right now, she is being evaluated for a left rib injury. And this is a big deal because she's been terrific defensively on Caitlin Clark. She's been able to score. She's back in the locker room right now. And this is a team that's been hit really hard by injury. Tyesha Harris, their starting point guard, is out for the season with a knee injury. You see JJ back on the bench now. And they have got a lot of players out. Dejanay Carrington with a rib injury herself. She is trending to be back for this team. They're hoping by their Las Vegas game coming up shortly. But this has been a big issue for them this season. Hopefully JJ can get back out on the floor.
Yeah, she's been such a nice find. And we mentioned it before. You know, our audience may remember watching that second round game between Iowa and West Virginia, Caitlin Clark's senior year, and how close West Virginia came to upsetting Iowa
They said the Fever
on
tore
Iowa's
it
home
down.
floor. And J.J. Quinterly was part of that group of feisty guards
Oh, we finna start getting
that
disrespectful.
was really bringing the ball pressure on Caitlin Clark. She also has just shot it really well. Chris Koklanis told us the offense has been completely different with Quinterly on the floor as the foul's called here on James, and Mitchell is going to shoot two. Caitlin Clark getting ready to check back in for Indiana.
Can I tell you one of my favorite things to do during a game after a foul's been called? Is look at the team that the foul was called at their bench and the entire second row looking down, like looking at their iPads. You know, should we challenge as they're trying to get it. But everyone, their heads just go straight down. They're still doing it over there on the Dallas sideline.
Like a harmonic turn down.
Yes, just look down. It's like what you do on the subway when, you know, you're like, oh, look down so you don't have to talk to anybody.
Right, exactly.
I learned that my years in New York.
It's become a lot easier in the day of devices.
Very true.
Mitchell?
Is this a new thing here in Indiana with the clapping during the free throws? You notice it? Like sometimes the players are doing it and the crowd's doing it. It was happening during...
You're right. The players are doing it right now.
And the crowd's been doing it. Look at the bench.
Yeah.
That's new at least since the last time I was
Right, because usually it's
They
like
are doing
touch
that weird
for the
shit.
home
Yeah.
free throws. That last hit down is going to be Indiana ball as Clark checks back in, and Clark and McDonald will get a little run together here now, something Stephanie White wants to continue to mix in. To answer your question, it feels new to me. I don't think
it's new to me, so that means it's new to you.
You think Holly can just whisper that question over there?
She'll find out for sure.
We'll have that answer by next game. Here's McDonald. Off to Clark, who has 12 points, 9 assists.
Good pass. Knock it down,
Dantes a
DD.
3. Off. Timpson again.
Good rebound, Sophie.
Rebound.
Timpson's long arms. She has a 6'10"
Sophie doing her
wingspan.
thing.
It allows her to tip basketballs over bigger players.
Good pass.
Clark dumps it. Dantes able to squeeze it in.
Thank God.
There's
I'm like,
assist
bro, get
number
Clark her
10
goddamn assist, man. Y'all bullshit. She should have 15
Caitlin
assists already.
That is her 19th career double-double. Last year set a record.
Good steal. Caitlin Clark on the defense is going crazy today. Knock it down, Clark. Oh my gosh, I was about to erupt in this bitch.
After yet another steal from Clark.
The crowd would have
She
went
has
crazy if
5
she would have hit
steals
that.
in this game.
She's really done a great job, in particular at times jumping the route, reading the defender's eyes. Paige Bueckers and how she's been able to deliver the ball out of the traps.
That as well. Timpson can't finish it, but a whistle, a loose ball foul is going to keep things here. And look out, Sophie Cunningham was gumbeat up against the stanchion, but appears okay.
I thought Sophie
It's
was
Caitlin Clark again in the 2-player game, finding Dantes on the roll, squeezing it through to finish. I mean, if you're open, even for the slightest second, Caitlin Clark will find you.
17th career game with 10 or more assists. The rest of the Fever in franchise history have 16. Currently, Alyssa Thomas, the leader in the league in assists per game. Caitlin Clark second. Cunningham misses the free throw.
We know that's
Incredible
going to change.
season that Alyssa Thomas is having in the first year down in Phoenix.
Phoenix is a really interesting contender.
Man, don't
because
talk
they
about
haven't
Phoenix
even
on here.
gotten
We don't want to hear about them.
Kalia Copper
We don't want to hear about them quitters.
at full availability yet. She had a knee operation earlier in the season and has been in and out. Quinterly back into the game, lays that in.
How quick is she?
Nice take. Here's Clark. Off the screen, has it taken away. Just a second turnover for Clark. As Bueckers snatched that one. Bueckers through the contact for the bucket and the foul.
Really nice job by Paige Bueckers that time as she's going to her right side, kind of cradles the ball, uses her shoulder to draw the contact. So end to end, steal, and just watch her. She knows she's going to go to that right side right there. Just protects the ball so that she can go up and have a great opportunity for the and one. Cunningham's hands come down. That's where the foul is.
Bueckers, 6 for 10 from the floor today, 14 points. Holly?
Well, you guys, we talked to Paige about what the biggest adjustment to the WNBA has been, and first thing she said was physicality, as you guys mentioned, with the free throw, with the calls and the officiating. But the second thing she said was pace, the schedule, the frequency of.
Man, I'm about to do my TikTok right now. I'm about to go viral right now. Watch. Come on, bro. This is why we shouldn't be. The game should be on.
Free in between games is her big superpower right now. She said having an 8-month season in college, winning a national championship, and then coming right into this massive schedule has been a big adjustment for her.
Man.
Thank you, Hall. As
Ari,
McDonald
get the ball
can't
to
quite put that
Caitlin,
one
bro.
in. And Bueckers, the runaway favorite for Rookie of the Year, even in another very strong rookie class.
That's our ball. That's our ball. That's our
Going to
ball.
stay here.
That's our ball.
And does Indiana want to
There go the
challenge
coaches.
it?
Look at the
Everybody
coaches.
looking
Second
back.
row, the entire second row.
And they'll challenge.
There we
Thank
go.
you. Thank you, Coach Stephanie White.
I think
Turn up.
Stephanie White was less than pleased with that.
You said that's fucking bullshit. Thank you. Show me some fire.
Yeah.
That's out behind down.
Yeah.
Show me some
And
goddamn
I
fire,
just,
Coach
you know,
Stephanie. Thank you.
I think that's part of what you saw there from Stephanie White, frustration that she even has to burn a challenge on something like that, even though she's obviously going to win it.
Sure.
Let me go change, man. I'm about to get right for the
Caitlin Clark has tied her career high 5 steals today. to go with 12 points and 10 assists. Natasha Howard, 14 points, 6 of 7 shooting. Aaliyah Boston, 13 points, 6 of 10. Kelsey Mitchell, 18 points on 7 of 10. Sophie Cunningham, 13 on 5 of 6. In the last game and a half, Indiana has found a real strong rhythm. Take another look here. And whoop,
yeah, right there.
Clearly off the left foot. Shouldn't take long. Just going to get the clock right, and it'll be Indiana basketball.
You think the clock's not right? You think that's the issue here,
Shot
Ryan?
review is determined that the ball hit Maisha Hines Allen last. Therefore, the challenge by Indiana is successful. It'll be Indiana basketball on the end line. No timeout is charged.
No, I didn't necessarily think the clock. I just, they have to
just
make
giving
sure
him the
that,
benefit of the doubt.
For those wondering, well, why is it taking an extra second? They just always have to make sure the clock is right in those circumstances.
Yes.
And I think in this case, they may have added 1 second. So there you go.
There we go. Just what this game needs. It's been a really fun game to watch if you're an Indiana Fever fan, that's for sure.
Right. By the way, Arike Agumbawale 0 for 10 right now in her return. The most misses without a make in a game in a league history were actually 13 from Dawana Bonner back in June of 2013 in a game against Minnesota. An outstanding Lynx defense. That was a championship year, their second of 4 in 7 years.
Well, what was striking about many of Arrigue's misses today, however, is that they've been really, really good looks. Not only those ones under the basket, there was a moment in the first half where she got a really good open look at a three because of the double team that Paige Bueckers drew. Still wasn't able to get it to drop.
Speaking of All-Star, her All-Star performance last year was unforgettable.
Yes.
Phoenix. Clark being grabbed, and the foul is called this time. It'll send Clark to the line. And Stephanie White was screaming for that to be called as Clark was trying to make her way through the screens. And finally, Ryan Sassano did call it. You see Clark being held and grabbed by Agumbawale, and the whistle did come. So you were talking about Clark's defense earlier. And this is something that Stephanie White was highlighting to us earlier. She said before Caitlin got injured, she was defending really well. And then when she came back, she was trying to conserve. And so where she conserved was the defensive end. She said, but game against Atlanta and otherwise this season, she's been really pleased with her on that end. She said she's talked to Caitlin about, look, you do not need to be elite defensively, but I can't have you be a liability.
Yep.
And she feels like other than those few games post initial injury, Clark has done a nice job of that on that end this year for Indiana.
And the entire Indiana team, I feel like, has been on the right trajectory defensively as they've continued to improve with each game.
That was a huge part of why they were able to win that Commissioner's Cup against Minnesota, as Agumbawale is now on the board with that first free throw.
Sometimes, it's all it takes, even if it's from the free throw line. See one go in, and maybe we can see that light of fire under her a little bit.
And we've seen now a lot of sets here where McDonald's the one bringing the ball up. Here's Clark.
Man, why are we slowing down the offense?
Clark.
She gonna shoot
Again,
that.
Stephanie White was looking for the whistle there on a lot of contact. Here's Duntus. Back to Clark. Finding Cunningham.
Knock it down, Daniel.
2 to shoot. McDonald can't hit, and a shot clock violation against Indiana.
You guys got to move, though. When Clark gets the ball, that don't mean just stand there. That's why I don't like McDonald bringing up the goddamn ball.
Just 7 turnovers on the day for Indiana.
You guys see the difference? How do we not have close to 90 points
the
already?
Basketball against Atlanta as well, especially in the second half. Here's Bueckers leaning and dropping it in.
We're playing way
just
too slow, bro.
Uncanny accuracy in the mid-range.
As soon as she saw that Natasha Howard was coming over to help, she knew it was going to be the mid-range that was there instead of trying to go all the way to the bucket.
17 for Paige buckets on 7 of 11 shooting.
Dallas in zone.
Cunningham driving in, gets fouled. It's going to be an offensive foul on Sophie Cunningham. And Paige Bueckers pointing at Sophie saying, yeah, that was an offensive foul. And I think that was an offensive foul.
Yeah.
Quinterly at the horn nearly banks it in. That'll do it for the third. Indiana an 84-63 lead through 3. 14 points, 10 assists for Caitlin Clark, having an extended conversation with Stephanie White about the final play. 29 was the largest Indiana lead, down to 21 now, and Holly is with Caitlin.
Well, Caitlin, a career-high 5 steals for you. I know you're working your way back from injury, but how have you been able to be so effective on the defensive end?
Yeah, I think just bring some energy. I thought our defense has been good. I thought we got a little lax there in that quarter. I think they beat us. So we need to pick it up and then push on offense.
Your offense scored the season-high, franchise-high points in a first half. What is allowing this flow and this connectivity right now?
I think we're just sharing the ball. I mean, we probably already have over 5+ people in double figures, and that's how we win games. When we have that, we're going to be really hard to beat.
Thanks, Caitlin.
All right, thank you, Caitlin. Thank you, Holly. This presentation of WNBA basketball on ABC, presented by Google, will continue after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
Your favorite movies and shows together, because Disney Plus has Hulu. Your favorites together. Disney Plus has Hulu.
Hey, look at that. They got one of DirecTV's new genre packs. I think you mean genre packs. Yeah, that's what I said. Now they can pay less and peck just the TV they want.
I don't
Pick
understand why
the
we keep
TV they
playing
want.
this RE
Yeah,
stuff.
now you're getting the picture. I give up.
Indy's the stage, and all eyes are locked on All-Star 25.
The competition, the entertainment, the stars playing like stars.
The AT&T WNBA All-Star Game, Saturday at 8:30 on ABC.
Remember this, I challenge, yes, challenge.
That's horrible coaching, man.
Anywhere.
I mean, it's very clear that they can't fuck
If
with
a
it.
salesman shows you a car without a Bach mini sticker price, ask for the keys. My name is Ernie Bach. Come on down. I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. The Automobile, Route 1 in Norway. My name is Ernie Bach. Come on down. Hi, Chico.
New York State. It's everything this summer. Quality time on mountain hikes. Building memories. Beach days they'll never forget. Whatever you're chasing, it's here. Are you ready? New York State. Everything you love. Plan your summer getaway at iloveny.com.
Delicious, decadent, and oh so indulgent. Everything you crave in a sundae. In a cup. Friendly Sunday cups. Fun since forever.
Most watched in the morning, afternoon, evening, and night.
Thanks for being with us, everybody.
When it matters most, more people trust WCVB News Center 5, Boston's news leader. Vibing on the Vineyard, Chronicle Monday.
The Caitlin Clark and Paige Bueckers, two of the brightest young stars in the game. Both number 1 overall picks. Caitlin last year and Paige this year to Dallas. Both trying to become Rookie of the Year. Caitlin was last year. Paige, the obvious favorite this year, off to an outstanding start. And this their first meeting since that classic close contest in the Final Four in 2024 that Iowa just eked out against UConn.
So much great information in that animation. One of the things I take out of it, though, Ryan, your kids, I don't know that they're old enough yet. Remy certainly isn't. Don't ever let them play it. You never win the claw game.
Yeah. Howard lays it in off the delivery from McDonald. It is hard to win the claw game.
Almost
right.
impossible. I mean, Howard's had a phenomenal game, and it's because her guards have just found her time and time again, whether it's in transition or in the half court. She's had some really easy, good looks.
16 points on 7 of 8 shooting. Ogunbowale, good kick out. Hines Allen buries the three.
You don't get McDonald
nice
out
little
the damn
two-player
game.
action with Hines Allen and Ogunbowale. McDonald. This is the first. Gets it back. Another chance here. Clark, a bomb. Short. And Lee Yaroo is fouled.
It's not a foul, though. Are you serious? Where these refs go, man?
Clark came into this game struggling the last 5 from 3. Was 4 for 35. Some of those games trying to battle through the groin. This one, 2 for 7. Hit her first.
All good looks and all very makeable shots. In terms of she's not missing badly.
Yes.
You know?
That's what she told us for the game. She said the shots have felt good. So even not full bloom of what we know she's capable of shooting. A step in the right direction thus far today for Caitlin Clark as Quinterly lays it in. Dallas has cut it under 20. They've trailed by as many as 29.
Good pace. Work that, AD.
Clark
You already know the
wheeling around
two-man.
Boston.
Get that pass
Robs
into
it
her.
into
Thank
Boston.
you.
Great positioning.
Yep. Two-man action all day.
Boston.
I mean, dude, the two-man action is, you know what?
And that's what you're going to do as a post player when you have a guard who is going to deliver you the basketball is continue to work. And you get in this two-player game, the switch happens. It's Quinterly on Boston. Boston keeps working, knowing if that she has the right position, even for a second, she's going to get led there. It gives a great target hand, and Caitlin Clark delivers to the fingertips.
Time now for the upcoming WNBA national TV schedule. Tuesday on ESPN. Indiana will take on the Sun in Boston. Wednesday, Fever at New York. That game on CBS Sportsnet. The first game on ESPN Tuesday. Friday on ESPN. It's All-Star Friday night at 8 Eastern. And Saturday on ABC, it is the AT&T WNBA All-Star game at 8:30. For more on these games, please go to WNBA.com or visit the WNBA app. Here's Bueckers, the runner. Oh, what a pretty shot from Paige Bueckers.
The degree of difficulty on some of her shots today.
Clark around the Boston screen. Clark probing, dishing, gets it back. Thought about the three. Gives it up. Boston.
God damn, the connection between these two is fucking crazy.
17. Clark with
oh my
assist. Quinterly dishes to Bueckers, out of bounds off of Indiana.
Stop it. You're not Caitlin.
I mean, we talked about it. Paige Bueckers gets to her spots. This is a tough shot. A runner while she's leaning and still gets it to drop. We saw the one earlier where it looked like she got fouled and kind of was shooting it from her lower hip.
They're going to be like
really good today.
Oh, nearly came up with a steal. Bueckers, 19 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 8 of 12 from the floor. She's been outstanding. Even as her team has struggled a little. Bueckers.
What happened? What's going on?
How many get-aheads has Caitlin Clark had today? 4 or 5, maybe?
Yes.
Wow.
12 assists now for Clark, 20 points for Mitchell. Quinterly misses. Clark, the rebound. Here comes Clark. Clark had 19 assists, a league record last year against Dallas. Has 12 so far today. Clark spinning on Hines Allen. Gets hit in the face and a foul.
I mean, it's just been a get-ahead pass clinic from Caitlin Clark all game long here. One pass and just delivers once again perfectly. Oftentimes, it's 0-1 dribble and just able to get it ahead to her teammates. And she's done that 4 or 5 times today, always right in stride.
Here's Clark off the screen, through the lane.
Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my
assist for Clark. That's 13. As Howard is up to 18
oh
points.
My gosh.
Quinterly, what a quick crossover.
Who
And the
was that on
finish.
Dallas?
JJ Quinterly
Natasha
with the
Howard.
burst.
She's got some quicks and some
But
wiggle,
Clark,
doesn't she?
bro, Clark,
Sure does.
she's the best passer in the league.
Here's Clark.
Period.
Oh, Clark, nice move. Couldn't finish. She's had those little runners just rim out. A lot of those over the last few games. As Hall comes up with a steal.
Good defense, Lexi.
Here's Howard.
Knock it down,
In the
Kels.
corner, Mitchell. That three would have tied the franchise all-time record as Howard picks up the foul. And Clark is going to check out. Aaron McDonald in.
Don't take her out the game, Stephanie.
Passing.
What are we doing?
Little on-ball action and just the fling over the shoulder for the assist to Howard.
What are we doing?
Clark
applying
upset
that
with herself
pressure.
over the missed shots as she goes to the bench, but has 14 points, 13 assists. Clark's second career game with 10 points, 10 assists, and 5 steals. Just the 5th player in league history with multiple such games for Caitlin Clark.
The WNBA on ABC is presented by Google, proud partner of the WNBA. And in part by Nike. Just do it.
See, I made this one crooked.
This moment, story time for Sarah. Our team helped make it happen. At Evernorth Specialty Services, we make complex healthcare journeys simpler with comprehensive care. Now, Sarah's grandma doesn't spend all day at the infusion center. She gets her treatment at home with Evernorth's specialty pharmacy, Accredo. She trusts us because every moment counts. The WNBA trusts its health to Evernorth Health Services.
Warning, the following footage contains a woman on fire. Nets will sizzle. Defenders will get burned. Game plans will go up in smoke. All attempts to contain Caitlin Clark will fail. Viewer discretion is advised.
We about to send Dallas back to, we about to send the Wizards back to Dallas. We'll go hit this line dance.
J.D. Power has ranked Nissan #1 in new vehicle quality among mainstream brands. And to celebrate, you can now get in one of these award-winning SUVs with 0% APR for 60 months. The all-new turbocharged Nissan Murano, the rugged Nissan Pathfinder, and the best-selling Nissan Rogue. Visit Nissan today and drive away in an award-winning SUV.
Now get 0% APR financing for 60 months on the 2025 Nissan Rogue, Pathfinder, or Murano.
That's how the Cowboys do it, right? They tuck the jersey in. They tuck it in, right? Hold on.
The one-of-a-kind joy of Kellogg's cereal.
Protection, underarm skincare.
We're here at Blackberry Friday, where everyone wants the unique taste of new Dr. Pepper Blackberry.
Full Dr. Pepper!
The sweet blackberry flavor.
It's the most succulent taste I've ever tasted!
Attention, shoppers. Hurry up. It's delicious. Yoink. Hi, thanks for coming. Have a one-of-a-kind day. Hurry and try new Dr. Pepper Blackberry. It's a pepper thing!
Oh, yeah, we ready to send him back to Dallas, boys.
Bits brought to you by Google. Caitlin Clark arriving at Cambridge Fieldhouse, Aaliyah Boston as well. And Sophie Cunningham, who's wearing a mic for us today. Let's take a listen in to the sounds of the game.
Hey, we got to pick it up defensively. Got to pick it up defensively. Hey, great energy. Energy, come on. Strong defensively, strong defensively. Great defense, yes. Hey, that's our defense, though. That's our defense. Tosh, hey, come here. We got to get stops. We have 1 point this quarter. Come on, y'all. Come on. Come on.
Like a fit you saw, search what you see using the Google app. As McDonald lays it in, defense, the focus there for Sophie Cunningham.
She has been such a great addition to this Indiana Fever team this season. Brings so many things that that they needed, including that kind of defensive first mentality, a real toughness, especially in defensive teammates as well.
Lee Yarou can't hit the three. Sydney Colson, Damiris Duntas, and Michaela Timpson getting ready to check in.
There's just a big difference.
Cunningham bounces down, and a foul called on Hines Allen.
Like, bro, when Park's on the game, it's...
And Boston, Howard, and Mitchell will all check out to a nice applause here in Indiana.
Good game. Good game. Hats off to y'all.
Remarkably efficient games from all of them. Howard, 8 of 9, 18 points. Boston, 7 of 11, 17 points. And Mitchell, 8 for 12, 20 points. McDonald dances in.
Who does McDaniel think she is?
Out to Timpson. Timpson gets blocked.
Here we go.
Here's James. He's a little behind her.
Are we going to travel something?
Squirts it out. Bueckers.
Of course they're going to keep Paige in.
Bueckers with 19. Bueckers on the drive. A 21-point afternoon for Paige Bueckers.
You know they're going to keep her in the game.
So we were talking with Paige about just adjusting to losing. Obviously, she is not used to being 6 and 15. That's not typically what happens at UConn.
Never.
And
weird
that's
they
not
all 5 stars there.
Typically, never, Ryan.
I hope my sarcasm was obvious. And that's not what Paige
They gonna post Paige's stats talking about.
She said the key for her navigating this has really been just trying to not be results oriented. She said, you know, other places I've been, the reward comes faster.
Keep her in the game,
and here I've had to learn to just stick to the discipline of our work and trusting that eventually it will bear fruit.
She has such an incredible maturity.
Yes.
You know, we knew that when we were talking to her throughout her career at UConn. We've seen it here in the pros as well. Just incredible maturity for a woman who's been under the microscope the way she has.
And she already is one of the top guards in the league.
Yes.
Hence her starting the All-Star game. And if the season ended today, she'd have a great case for all WNBA.
Yeah.
Which will be interesting to follow with Dallas in this kind of rebuild developmental season. If they ended up with the #1 overall pick, could it be a reuniting of Paige and Azzi?
I think a lot of people would like to see that.
I think so. Azzi Fudd, a legitimate candidate to be the #1 overall draft pick. Bueckers gets fouled there and will go to the line to shoot 2.
It's amazing to think that it was the same Indiana Fever team just this past Wednesday scored 61 points against Golden State.
Yeah.
And they were really on top of it on the defensive end from the very beginning of this game. Incredibly efficient. Were great in transition.
Bueckers misses the first free throw. Well, and that's been kind of the story of their season, right? There's been a huge vacillation between their highs and their
garbage
lows.
points, Kate.
They've beaten
get
the
those
league's
garbage
best.
points.
They've beaten the Liberty. They've beaten the Lynx. And they've also struggled against teams you might expect them to beat, especially on their home floor.
Yep.
Final 3:35 of this fourth quarter. And a game dominated by Indiana, and a foul called here against Dallas. They send Timpson to the line.
It'd be smart if the Dallas coach
Bree
took out
Turner
Paige.
getting ready to get some minutes for Indiana as well. Sydney Colson in as Colson has moved out of the rotation with McDonald sliding into that backup point guard spot. Colson used to that in Vegas where she would go swaths of time not playing, and then all of a sudden when called upon would be able to deliver. Also such a huge key culture component in the locker room as well.
Do you see that she's going to do a stand-up act during an All-Star?
Holly
Well, guys, it's going to be her comedy debut. It's actually called Fever Fest, and it's being headlined by Kevin Hart. Wow. So she is going to share the stage with Kevin Hart, Leslie Jones, some of the elite comics in the country, and she's going to be up there with them, Sid Colton.
How about that? I mean, those big-time comedians. I can't wait to see.
We should have 115
Sid's performance.
Big-time little comedians.
Yeah.
Well, two of the three.
Whether standing against Lee Yaroo or not.
That's right.
Dunns is
come on,
unable to hit.
You gotta get that shot back on, girl. Come on.
Here's James. James can't get it to drop.
Bree Turner, we're in garbage time. Can you please go get like 5 points?
Indiana, 99-76 lead on Dallas.
And cue lights. Nice. And smoke.
Yeah, exactly, DBS, because it doesn't look like Steph White cares about that at all. As you can see, the coach made sure Paige Bueckers got over 20 points, but here's the thing. Caitlin Clark even scoring 14 points. She produced more points than anybody on the basketball court today.
Teammates being too connected.
What up, Chad?
Caitlin Clark produced more points on the basketball court than anybody on the court.
I texted you guys I was going to win.
She had 13 assists with equivalent to minimum 26 points.
That's why with AT&T,
Plus you add her
we'll
14
proactively
points.
make it right.
Nobody else
Credit
did that
for a
on the
full day of
basketball court
service
today.
if there is a network.
Caitlin Clark
That's
dominated.
the AT&T guarantee.
The 3 for me, only at Chili's. Now serves up the all-new Big
The scoring, see, a lot of people like to compare Caitlin Clark to a lot of shooting guards. Caitlin Clark is a point guard who can score the basketball. So I'll take 14 points, 5 steals, which she had 6 steals, I think. 5 steals.
Just got an online offer from
And,
Congress to
13
sell this
assists.
mom van. This is the greatest day of my life.
She's responsible for a lot of points this game. I'm not happy how we finished. I think the second half, we only scored 36 points in the second half. What are we doing? We scored 64 points in the first half. We scored 36 in the second half. 35 to be exact. I don't know why we keep experimenting with Ari McDavid. Like, bro, let Caitlin Clark run the point, period. If you put Ari in, put her at the 2 or something. Not point guard. That's not going to work.
Side roads, it rolls off our factory floor.
Why we signed her in the first place.
We don't know where your VW will take you.
Should have signed a
but
big,
we do know where its journey
real
begins.
solid 3 guard.
The Volkswagen Atlas, Atlas Cross Sport, and ID4, proudly assembled in Chattanooga. Get 2.9%
solid 3
APR
guard.
financing or a $3,500 customer bonus on a new 2025 Atlas.
Whatever. We got 4 point guards, man. Sydney Colson was giving me more production than what she's doing right now.
Under one roof.
With the minutes she's playing 20 minutes a game. I don't know how Clark is only playing. I get it, Clark might be hurt or whatever, but I don't understand how she's only playing 4 more minutes in this girl. There's no way Ari should be playing 20 minutes and Colson's playing 2. I'm not feeling that. But yeah, let me get ready to line dance on the Dallas wings real quick. Since they want to be talking all that shit, let me get ready to line dance.
Doesn't need to dribble her way into it often. It's just that one dime or that one dribble that gets her to the top.
Let me make sure I got my dance down, y'all. Hold on. Hey.
Aspect of her game.
One of the things Sue talks to us about in regard to Caitlin, and an underrated part of why she's able to pass like that, is her strength.
Yeah.
So we talk about her vision, the way she sees plays unfold, but Sue talks about the strength it takes to be able to connect on some of the.
Damn, I ain't gonna lie, my pants might be a little too tight. It looks like the Cowboys, they got a little flair to them. I might have to go change.
The parties here at All-Star.
Knocked away there by James. Final 2 minutes and 20
Yeah,
seconds
exactly.
here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Ari, you should be playing 10 minutes a game, bro. You come in for the 2-3 minutes. Caitlin Clark needs a break, and that's it. Y'all doing too much. Doing too much now, Coach Stephanie White.
And we'll have WNBA All-Star Friday night festivities Friday on ESPN, and then the All-Star game Saturday, 8:30 Eastern on ABC, right here from Indiana. That three
This is what I'm talking about. Here we go.
The German rookie.
Dallas shouldn't even have 80 points, man.
Back in 2020.
This is my problem with Coach Stephanie White.
Kind enough to make a video of herself.
Like, why are we not putting the pressure on them? Like, damn.
I wish I had a video of you then practicing it, because it was pretty great.
That video's not seeing the light.
That shit is annoying, bro. We should be beating them by 30. We should have 115 points. Like, if we don't score 105 points, I'm going to be low-key pissed.
Quinterly,
we scored 35 points in the second half. Unbelievable. Terrible.
Here's Dantas. Gets a little space.
Yeah, Dantas, you need to go
practice.
practice.
Nice job with the offensive glass in this game.
Oh,
Dantas can't hit that three. Dallas did a great job protecting the basketball early in this one. Just 2 first-quarter turnovers, but 16 since. Paige Bueckers, a strong performance with 21 points on 9 of 15 shooting. Leah Rue, 16 on 8 of 11. But not much else from Dallas and Indiana. There's huge contributions up and down. Caitlin Clark, 14 points, 13 assists. Her 19th career double-double. Kelsey Mitchell with 20. Colson connects. A little cherry on top for Indiana as they get over the century mark. Aaliyah Boston, 17 points. Natasha Howard, 18. 13 off the bench for Cunningham. Jones pivoting, floating, no. And now Indiana can dribble it out. A very impressive performance today from the Indiana Fever as they thump the Dallas Wings 102-83. Clark, the second career game for her with 10 points, 10 assists, and 5 steals. Just the 5th player all time with multiple.
I don't know what glasses I'm feeling, chat, for the video.
And the Fever tie a franchise record with 30 assists today.
How we looking, chat? What glasses we rocking with, chat, for the TikTok? We about to send Dallas right back home.
Coming up next, an encore presentation of the Wimbledon Gentlemen's Championship. For our producer, Ian Gruca, our director, Adam Bryant, the Hall of Famers, Rebecca Lobo and Ollie Rowe, and the rest of our crew, I'm Ryan Rucco. Now let's send it to the England Lawn Tennis and Croquet Club. Oh, yes.
I might go with these.
The gentlemen are ready.
All right, y'all. About to get up out of here. I'm about to make a TikTok. You guys have it, man. CEO kind of on TikTok. You know what it is.
And I welcome you to an unseasonably
and I'll be live in a little bit. I'll have a video on Game Day Hoops as well. Obviously, I'm not too happy how we finished the game, but we did get it done. 102-83. I don't think Dallas should even scored 70. I think we should have put up 115 points easily. And that's truly how I feel. You know, I think the Indiana Fever easily should have put up 115 points. And yeah, man. Let me give you guys a little preview, man. We about to line dance on them.
But he's going to meet the world #1, the U.S. Open, and a 2-time Australian Open champion, Yannick Sinner. A sequel to arguably the greatest men's match ever. It's Wimbledon today.
Fans of tennis.
Let me get y'all right real quick, man.
Resist the urge.
We about to hit that line dance on them.
Believe your eyes. This is.
Hey. Whoa, why did my shit just crash like that? Yo. Shit just crashed. Oh my gosh. Now is not the time for my shit to crash, bro. Bro, how did my shit just crash like that? Straight up. That's not even cool. What the fuck?